Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about differentiated instruction. Differentiation means tailoring instruction to meet individual needs. Whether teachers differentiate content, process, products, or the learning environment, the use of ongoing assessment and flexible grouping makes this a successful approach to instruction. Through the understanding of readiness, interest, and a learner profile, a teacher can make the decision to differentiate in the classroom. I will go through examples of how to do this, as well as key features of differentiation. There are general principles that include respectful tasks, flexible grouping, and continual assessment. Respectful tasks are interesting and engaging. They require students to work at current readiness, and they are based on the same learning goal. Making a task appropriate for each student is much needed. Flexible grouping includes students collaborating in pairs in small groups. The teacher can feel free to change the members of the group as needed. This helps allow students to observe and learn from one another through meaningful discussions. Continual assessment is another important factor where teachers continually assess the student to identify the strengths and areas of need so they can meet the students where they are and help them move forward in various methods of teaching. Next, we're going to be talking about how to differentiate in different ways. This includes content, process, product, and the learning environment. The first we're going to look at is content. This is what the student needs to learn or how the student will get access to information. Examples of this include providing reading materials for all reading levels, including access to text materials on tape, presenting material in auditory as well as visual terms, and pairing students or using small group dynamics. Next is process. This is activities in which the student engages in order to make sense of or master the content being taught. Examples of differentiating this can include using tiered activities, providing interest centers that encourage students to explore, developing personalized task lists, or varying due dates for both the struggling and the advanced learners. Product can include projects that ask students to rehearse, apply, and extend what he or she has learned in a unit. Examples of this would be offering students options on how to express the required learning, whether it is in a paper, an art project, etc. Others include using rubrics that match and extend current skill levels or encouraging student-generated projects. The last is the learning environment. This is the way in which the classroom works and feels. Ways to differentiate here are ensuring for quiet and social time or areas of the classroom, providing materials that reflect cultural variety, setting clear guidelines for independent learning, or developing routines that help students get assistance when the teacher is busy. Another important aspect of differentiation is RTI and PLC. Each of these is about teams working together in order to bring students' understanding in the classroom up. RTI is a high-quality classroom instruction with ongoing student assessment, tiered instruction, and parent involvement. The three-tier system includes proper instruction by qualified personnel, targeted interventions so the students are provided with increasingly intensive instruction matched to their needs, and intensive interventions and comprehensive evaluation to see if a student may be referred for special education services. PLC has a group of educators that meet regularly, sharing expertise and working collaboratively to improve teaching skills and the academic performance of students. This helps not only improve the skills and knowledge of the educators, but also improve the educational aspirations, achievement, and attainment of students through stronger leadership in teaching. This kind of teamwork could trickle down to benefit the students in multiple ways. Here is a list of the sources that I used for all the information in this presentation. Thank you for listening, and try to differentiate in your classroom.